up and down, up and down. And just when you thought, Lord, I can't take no more, can't take no more, can't take no more, can't do no more, something amazing, amazing shows up and shows out just for you, just for you. And you know that it's just for you. God is continuing to, I know that's happening, but here you go. Here you go. I know that's going on, but that's happening. Oh, yeah, Sherry's on her way to San Francisco. Yes, she is. I can't wait that you guys look up her bonus son. She's going to see her bonus son. He has a reveal for the sculptures that he creates. I can't wait to see it. You know, it's a special person that does those types of things, creates that type of art because they got to see it here and then do it. Yes, yes, yes. Brilliant, 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 for sure. Well, I have our cards, and it just says the joy I find in my career is reflected in my overall happiness. Because I just love what I do. I love what I do. I love what I get to do. And it says, I have unlimited potential. Only good lies before me. I have unlimited potential. Only good lies before me. Can we talk about unlimited potential? Unlimited. The only limits that you have are the ones that you put on yourself. Unlimited potential means you can be a coach, means you could be a trainer, means you could be a speaker, means you can be a creative, means you can create whatever you need to create, means you can grow whatever you need to grow. That's what it means, unlimited potential. And we all have it. And the second card says, it is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. It is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. You have the power to change the thought. And the other side says, I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. You know, when these thoughts come up that talk to you, the negative ones, you get to shut them up. You get to say, I don't agree with that. I don't know who said that. I don't agree with that. That's not it. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Change the thought. You know, that thought that comes up that tells you what you can and cannot do, that thought that tells you what you can and cannot have, that thought that tells you that things are limited, that there's not enough for everybody. Yes, 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 coach. You have to debunk your own BS. You must debunk it because it is just that. Don't believe a word you think. Don't believe a word you say. Unless it is all for your good. If it's not coming out good, then we don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want it. So let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. It says, I have noticed that people are dealing too much with the negative, with what is wrong. Why not try the other way to see the positive things, to just touch those things and make them bloom? See, the same thing Abraham Hicks said. If you got 99 problems, but one thing is going right, lean into the one thing that is going right. What is the one thing that is going right in your life? Lean into that. It doesn't matter about what ain't right, what's not doing, what's not happening. Just lean into what is doing. Lean into what is happening. Lean into what is bringing you Joy, 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 joy. So grateful and excited for joyful things in my life and joyful things I get to see in your life. So fill in the void blanks, something I wake up to that reminds me what a gift it is to be alive. One way I am already living the life I want, someone who's given me hope on a bad day. A secure chance, a second chance I've been given. A second chance I've been given. All of us have been given a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance, a fifth chance. It doesn't matter how many times it takes you to do it over and over again. You just do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until it gets done. You keep doing it until you end up in the life of your dreams. If you are not in the life of your dreams, you just got some more stuff to do and some more stuff for God to bless. But do something so God can bless something. Do something so that God can show up, because your faith, that mustard seed faith, needs some action behind it. The Bible tells us faith without works is dead. So what work will you do? What one step could you take today that could give God something to bless? Hey, Danny, we want to give God something to bless, something to do. You've seen in your mind's eye what it could look like if you lean into it. You've seen what it could be for you. So will you bust a move? Will you do something so that God can show up and do something for you? I've seen it so much, and even more so lately with the unfolding of things that is happening in and around my world. So God is good and God is great. So today is March 20th. It is Friday, March 20th. And our Deep Breath of Life daily inspiration for heart-centered living, because we are people living from our heart, by Alan Cohen, starts with the words, pray to be wrong. Pray to be wrong. It says, from A Course in Miracles, would you rather be right or happy? That is such a loaded question. Would you rather be right or happy? You know, there's some people that will debate you which way the sun comes up. They'll debate you ingredients in a product. They'll debate you what time the news comes on every day. But you could do one or two things. You can debate with them, or you could just let them believe what they want to believe and go about your day being happy. Or even in relationship, whether that's romantic, sibling, whatever, friendships, whatever, somebody will debate you and you know they wrong as two left shoes. But would you rather be wrong or happy? Yes, I take happy. I take happy. And it do be nonsense. And it's like, man, be quiet. Just, oh, you know what? You right. I'm gonna let you go with that. You go ahead and go with that. And I'm gonna exit stage left up out of that. So it says, pray to be wrong. It says, when a friend and I were about to watch a video, the television screen showed only snow and distortion. My friend suggested put in the video head cleaner. But I knew the problem was more serious, and I went on to spend a great deal of time fussing with wires and connections. Every now and again, she repeated, try the head cleaner. But I told her that that was not the trouble. Finally, to appease her, I ran the head cleaner, and to my great surprise, the picture completely cleared up. I was glad I was wrong. A problem is a call for us to open up our consciousness and view a situation from a different perspective. If we stubbornly cling to a position, we may miss the very awareness we need in order to master the situation at hand. No one knows it all. Be innocent enough to consider that the universe may be bigger than what you know it to be, than what you know to be true. You may gain more by being wrong than by tenaciously clinging to being right. Make a list of all your problems, troubles, and dilemmas. Then hold it in your hands and pray. Dear God, please let me be wrong about all this. Your prayer will be answered because we are already whole as we allow Spirit to work on our behalf. Our challenges are handled by grace. That's so good. Can you imagine writing a list of everything, all of your problems, all of your troubles, and all of your dilemmas, and then praying, saying, Dear God, please let me be wrong about all of this. I might have to try that. Dear God, please let me be wrong about all of this. Dear God, let me be wrong about what I'm saying about my life. Dear God, let me be wrong about all of the people that may not show up in my life. Lord, let me just be wrong. I like this. I like this idea. And he says, I pray to be humble enough to see a grander picture than the one I have known. I open my mind to live in a bigger universe. Could you open your mind to live someplace bigger and better? Could you? I think we could. I think we could change our thought processes about how we show up and show out for ourselves so that God can put some super on your natural. Doesn't that the idea of super on your natural feel good? That you get to just show up and be you, be yourself, and allow God to do what God does. Mm-hmm. Put some super on my natural, please. I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it. And God continues to do just that. I can't even make up the things that are occurring in my life and some of your lives. I'm hearing the things that's happening with each of you and watching the unfolding. You know, I think it was you, Dr. Tawana, who said, I have the best vantage point. I get to see all of my clients do well. I get to see them release their books. I get to see them step into a place that they've never been. And I really feel like I have that vantage point of being able to sit here and watch all of you evolve. So, Dr. Tawana, I talked about you a couple of days ago to Nicole Dublin. We call her Nikki Dubs. She was our first AI picture maker. I don't even know. It might be like 2 years since you've been making those pictures, Nikki Dubs. How long you been doing that? And I said to her, uh, oh, there she go. How long, Nick?
It's been about 2 years that I started.
So she was before the AI everything. So what I was telling her, she hadn't been here for a while. So I was telling her that we had this amazing lady come into our group and do these 12 weeks of LinkedIn. And she said, LinkedIn. She was like, girl, I don't even know what my LinkedIn looked like. So in the spirit of Nikki Doves is back, I just want you to tell Nikki and remind some what it is that you do and what you gave us access to that we still have access to because we have the recordings, and why LinkedIn is so important and what it has done for you. I know that was a whole lot of things I said, but you know what to
Yeah,
do. You know what to
but
do.
the main thing that you said, and I just want everybody here to see how this works in real time. Okay, because we come here on a regular basis. All
Yes.
of you see each other's names, right? And this goes for not just this assembly, but every time you assemble for a Zoom meeting, you see people's names. So when I came in a little earlier and I looked at the names to see, oh my gosh, look who's here again today, I recognized two names that I hadn't seen before. So guess what I did?
You wrote it down.
No, I went straight to LinkedIn, no cap. Miss Nicole Dublin, here's what I do for you. If it weren't for the introduction that Dr. Darlaina just gave you, I would not have understood your value because I did go to your LinkedIn page. Okay. So, what I do for everyone that I work with who needs to be seen, who needs to build a credible brand steeped in authority, for everyone who wants to grow their business, everyone who wants to scale their business. And oh, by the way, I heard y'all loud and clear last week. I talked to my assistant about the afterpay thing. She said I already have it. So we turned it on. Okay. I didn't realize I didn't know. So don't hate on me. I didn't know, but apparently I have afterpay. So you want to work with me so that you can elevate your life, grow your business, and build a brand that you monetize. Okay, we can handle that with afterpay. Thank you, Miss Noreen. Because I don't want a dusty husband. I just don't want a
Girl, I
dusty
had to
husband.
ask. Please, please, please explain the shirt, please.
As a single woman, and all the single women here know why we need the shirts like this. Okay, you all know why we need these shirts, because as soon as we leave our house, we just be minding our business at the grocery store, living our best life. That's all we do as single women. We live in our best life.
That's
But
it.
the moment your husband comes within a 3-foot radius, all of a sudden you got issues. Okay. You think I want your husband? I ain't checking for your husband. I saw the ring. The ring makes me run. Okay. I don't want your dusty husband.
I love it.
I love it. I love it. I
I
love it.
love the married ones, y'all.
No, we don't want them. We don't want them.
We don't want them. But seriously, going back to the question, I am really adamant, everybody, about LinkedIn. I'm so adamant because I see you, not
Yeah.
just you. I see business owners on social media and they're spinning their wheels. They are attempting to get millions of followers. Some of them have millions of followers, but the people who hire me have gone down that path. They amass millions of followers and they wondering why they don't have millions of dollars in their bank account. I'm trying to tell them your ad dollars that you're spending on social media obviously are not netting the result you're looking for. Why not come over to the actual platform where people intend to do business and build relationships? Why not come over to LinkedIn, save your ad dollars for something else, and get real contracts with real high value clients, with actual companies who deserve your services? Why not do that so that by the 20th of the month, every month, when you say to yourself, well, hell, I made my goal for the month, why do I need to work the last 10 days of this month? That's the life I
That's
want you to live. That's the life I want you to live. When you look at your 2025 and you like, well, damn, I didn't even work the last 4 months of the year. Like, how does that happen? How does
mhm.
that happen? This week alone, this week alone, every single piece of business that I closed this week alone, I did not work for. You know how they came to me? LinkedIn. They were referred to me and found me, connected with me, reached out to me on LinkedIn. Half of them were told to come find me.
Mhm.
Somebody told them, oh, Go look for Dr. Tawana. You'll find her on LinkedIn. I did not lift a finger for any piece of business that I closed this entire week. And now it's the 20th of the month, and I don't need to do shit until April.
I love it.
Okay? That's what I do, Miss Nicole.
Oh, yes, Darlaina
Good
told
for
me
you.
about your videos. I will be on there because I am brand new with this t-shirt line. It's all about the
Hi,
the
Nicole.
muscle car. Hi, Miss Loretta. It's
Mhm.
all about the motorcycles and the slingshots and that whole community, which is where my brother is. I just started designing for it, and I'm like getting ready. I was getting ready to spend those dollars for advertisement. So 100% I'll be looking at your videos. I'm getting out of my own way and launching this stuff because the stuff is done. The shirts are done. I just got to do it. I just got to take action. Hi, Bridget.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
Can
you're
just give you one action item, Miss Nicole,
Absolutely.
just in case I don't see you beyond today. Just one action item for you based on a little bit of context that I have right now. There is a corporate contract with your name on it, just waiting on you. So your whole purpose moving forward with having a presence on LinkedIn is to get corporate contracts, okay? Corporate sponsorships, corporate contracts, meaning you want ABC Incorporated to buy a gazillion t-shirts and sponsor all your events by putting their logo on all of your assets, right? You want those types of contracts, okay? And just one other piece of advice, everybody here will vouch for this. Whatever number you think that contract is, like if you in your mind you're thinking, oh, I could sell them 40,000 t-shirts. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be 4,000. Hell no. Okay. Whatever number you're thinking about, throw it out. Charge these people 6 figures. Starting, like you don't get out of bed until they sign a contract with you that's worth 6 figures plus. That's all.
So let me ask you this: in the videos that you posted or that Darlena posted, is that because I don't know anything about a contract? I'm thinking about retiring, and this was something I was doing for fun. Now it's turning into a business.
Mhm.
So in your trainings, does it talk about getting contracts and how to go about doing that?
Not in the ones that we did for the 12 weeks. The 12 weeks is us going through the process of optimizing your LinkedIn profile and coming up with your strategy around how to use the platform.
Okay.
The summit that we have coming up is probably more appropriate for learning things around how to secure contracts. But to really answer your question, contracts are the relationships between you and your clients that are legally bound. But in your case, because you're going to have contracts with companies, that means that when a company hires you and benefits from your services, they're going to pay you for that service in the form of upfront payment, hence contracts, so that when you sign this contract with ABC Incorporated, you don't have to think about going out to get 5 new individual clients right now. That one corporate contract is going to pay your bills for the next year plus. Right.
Okay.
And that's the difference between going after individual clients versus companies. Based on what you told me, I know that individuals are all into the gear with their slingshots, like it's a whole culture. I get that. It's a thing. However, I know that the real money in what you do comes from corporate contracts, right? I really do. I'm going to put my phone number in the chat. I invite you to just call me sometime, get your notebook. Let's carve out 30 minutes somewhere and I'll give you the blueprint.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let me get my pen and paper right now.
My
and she
pleasure.
does give the blueprint, the entire thing. But there's a caveat to the blueprint. Can I tell? Can
Tell
I
him, tell him.
First of all, there should be something, and we probably gonna go a few minutes over today, guys. Look, Noreen laughing because she know too, and most of us have been here. We know too that Dr. Tawana's mind, the way Dr. Tawana's mind works is unlike anything that you will ever experience. She will give you idea after idea after idea. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on, let me pick one, execute it. Then once you pick the one, then she'll give you all the things, and then she'll tell you everything. By the time you leave, you will have pages and pages of notes.
Okay.
You will look at the notes. And then you look at the notes, and then before you know it, the notes go tucked in here, and then it goes over there, and we do nothing. So she already knows that she can give the blueprint all day. And people, now there are few. Now it's what? It's 20 of us in the room right now. Out of all of us that was a part of this 12 weeks, I can tell you that only two people took the blueprint and did what she told. And that was Leslie and Tori.
Oh, and Miss Sherry.
Oh,
Miss Sherry is
well,
one as well.
I'm saying when you first. Now,
Okay, gotcha.
a
Yeah.
lot of us are catching up now.
And Miss Nona Carey too, yes.
Yeah. And so now we are all like, okay, we better stop playing. Let's go. So she gonna give it all to you. So just go ahead and get it. But just know that if you find yourself slowing down a little bit, it's what we all did.
Well, you know what? I
And
think
the point here though is it is what the majority of people do. The majority of people are stuck in the space of I'm still learning. Let me take this course. Let me download this person's book. Let me do this. Let me learn this. Mm-mm. The successful people in life and in business are the ones who take action. And that is a very small percentage. So when you hear people talking about the 1%, that's real. It's the 1% who takes action. Everybody else is sitting back watching. This is why my business is named Get Over Yourself. The only reason that you sitting back watching is because you telling yourself that you can't do what they did. I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm-hmm.
morning, I I almost forgot about your call. And there's a woman that I watch on YouTube, Crystal Lee, about t-shirts, and her topic this morning was about perfection and getting over yourself. Stop trying to be perfect.
So
And I
a
said,
lot.
oh, let me get on Darlene's call. The thing is, right now is my brain is in action mode. And a lot of times we get all this information, but we're not in action mode.
Mhm.
Got you.
You know,
Yeah.
so my mindset is there right now to take action. Whereas it wasn't always there before, but right now it is.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
That's excellent. It's the perfect place to be. And this is why uh, coaches are so important in all of your worlds, because if you're leaving it up to you to figure it out on your own, it's going to take you longer. It is going to be more expensive. You are going to fail more times than necessary. So again, that top 1% successful people, they have coaches. And the reason is because they have a goal. They set a goal and they know that they cannot leave it up to themselves to hit that goal. They work with coaches. It's the coach's job to hold you accountable to your goals. So you may be in the right mindset. In your mindset, you're thinking, oh, I got to do these 100 things so I can get to the next level. Meanwhile, your coach is like, ease up, hun. Let's just do this one thing right now. Okay.
Yes.
Let's just master this one thing right now. You do that one thing. Okay. Now we go on to number 2. Okay. Now we go on to number 3. And before you know it, according to ICF, the International Coaching Federation, people who work with coaches for more than 3 months hit their goals twice as fast. Okay. That's just the basics. That's just the facts of coaching. And this is why I encourage so many of you to add coaching services to your business model, because every single one of you, no matter what lane you're in, no matter what industry, all of you are qualified to coach. All of you, no matter what the subject matter is, all of you are qualified to coach somebody behind you. Okay. Because I can hear some of you've said this to me. Well, I don't know if I could be a coach because I'm new at this. You may really believe that. You may really believe that you are new in your lane. But the fact that you are new at something doesn't have anything to do with anything, because even though you are new at something, the people behind you haven't even taken the first step at all. So they can't even claim they're new. They're not even in the lane. So you always have potential clients as a coach. This is why I keep encouraging you. Look at your business model. You want to see some real revenue in your business model? You want to see 6 figures in your business? Add coaching.
Mm-hmm. As she hunches her shoulders.
I mean, because
Yeah. The idea that it's the 20th of the month and you don't have to work anymore. The idea.
Girl, yeah, I ain't lifting a finger for nobody unless
And
you're
that was
already
done.
on my calendar.
That was done like, what was that, Dr. Tawana? I think that was like on the 3rd when that was established, like the beginning of the month, not just now. Like that was the beginning of the month when they reached out. She didn't even know who these people were. She was like, I got to reach back out to whomever. And then she closed that deal. Like, stop playing.
Knock it off.
Right, knock
Look,
it
I'm
off.
trying to tell you, and I I understand that if you've told yourself for years, for decades, that it is hard, if you've told yourself it is hard to make 6 figures in business, if you told yourself, you may really, really believe that. Okay. I understand that. I'm just telling you, it's not hard. It's so simple that when you get there, you're going to stand there and laugh the way I stand here and laugh, because now I'm mad that I've been hovering in this 6-figure realm for so long. I'm like, damn it, I don't deserve to be here, because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
And the thing about Dr. Tawana too, you know how people tell you, if I could do it, you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. And I really don't like when people say that, because a lot of times when they're saying that, these are people who they got good credit and they got access to money and all that. So it's not the same. But with Dr. Tawana, when I met her story was she walked from a corporate job with $300 in her bank account. That's a life that we understand. That's a life that's somebody who looked like me, who kind of was in the same situation as me. So when she say it, I believe it.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. When you guys go look at my bio or my LinkedIn page or anything that lists my accolades, the email or message that I get from people the most is, how did you do all of that? You were homeless.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in business 12 years, folks. I was unhoused for 5. Okay. Up until this last year and a half, where I am now, I just got here. I just got here. And you saw that since I got here, while I've been here, I went and purchased some land. I had a house built. How does this happen? How do you clear 6 figures year after year and you still unhoused? That's why I'm mad, y'all. That's why I'm mad. Because I know good and well 6 figures is not enough to survive my lifestyle. That's not enough for my lifestyle. I'm out here spending 6 figures a year on myself. Just me. So I'll be damned if I make 6 figures. I need to make 7. I know that because everybody in my circle is a 7 and 8 figure earner. All my coaches, all my mentors, my clients, they all making 6, 7, 8 figures. That's how I know I'm not supposed to be stuck in 6 figures. That's how I know. And I know how they got to 7 and 8 figures too. Because several of them, I coached them to that. I got the blueprint for how to get there. I haven't taken the action to get there, but I got the blueprint on how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same shit we did to get here. It's consistent sales. That's all. It's a different number. Yeah. So what? I hit 5 figures every week. So what? If it's not 5 figures a day, I don't want it. Oh. And my 18-year-old client clears 6 figures every single week. How? He's 18. He's in freaking college. Wow. He's a multi-millionaire. He's laughing at me. Literally. He did an IG post the other day laughing. He teaches adults how to trade stocks. He has 2 Airbnb businesses. He is a professional speaker. He makes 6 figures on speaking alone. That's why I keep telling y'all, you got to get paid to speak. How are you going to get paid to speak? You're going to go publish this brand book. What's a brand book? The brand book is the book that you hold up and everybody knows what you do, because when you hold this book up, there's no question. There's no question what you do when you hold up your brand book. So guess what happens when your brand book is a bestseller? People hire you to speak. And guess what else? When you have a best-selling book or a #1 best-selling book, you charge more for that speaking gig. Do you know what my speaking rate was the day before this book hit #1? It was low. Too low. Way too low. And my coach told me, as soon as we put this #1 best-selling sticker on this book, as soon as it hit #1, my coach told me, increase all of your prices. 6 figures isn't enough. No, it's not, Miss Noreen. It's not. We can't get to $11 million if all we're making is 6 figures. Hello. Hello.
That made me get up and go to my bookshelf because somebody helped me hit the bestseller list.
She did that, y'all. She did that. She did that. And you know what she told me when I told her in our first conversation? I said, you're going to work with me. You got to publish this book. She said,
no, I ain't.
I'm not a writer. She said, I'm not a writer. I said, I don't give a shit.
Yep. Okay. Exact words.
I don't give a shit.
Exact words.
I am not a writer myself, which is what I told my coach. And my coach said, I don't give a shit. You have to do this.
Yeah.
You have to, in order to go where you want to go. You have to do this. What's up here has to get in here in order for you to get where you want to go. You have to do this. You have to. There's no question. The marketplace does not care about you until you have proven your credibility and authority. How do you do that? You have a #1 best-selling book. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I've been doing this a long time, folks. There's a formula. There is an actual formula. Don't take it from me. Go onto one of my pages somewhere and just look at my clients. You'll see, I always use the hashtag, my clients are so dope. So just look for the hashtag, my clients are so dope. You will see real people, the girl and guy next door who's got a 9 to 5 and doesn't know their brilliance. There's a woman all up and down my page who fits that scenario. She had no idea that as an accounts receivable rep, that she was actually valuable. She didn't know that until she worked the formula with me. I had a year of her undivided attention, and we did exactly what you saw Dr. Darlaina do. We got her brand book out within 60 days. She took that book on a tour around the world. Okay, this woman's book was on a billboard in Times Square. I turned around one weekend, took a few days off, and next thing I know, I'm on IG. I see her. She's speaking on stage at Texas Stadium. Do you know how pissed off I was? Because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan and my client is on stage at Texas Stadium and I didn't know anything about it. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
That's her life right now. She still got her 9 to 5 because she's convinced in her head that she needs the security. She needs the benefits. I'm like, girl, you made 220 last year just on your book sales and speaking alone. What number do you have to hit to get up out this job? Because that's what I'm about. I'm the Harriet Tubman of corporate America. If you got a job,
I'm trying to get you out.
my job is to get you out.
Get you out.
To
Yeah.
get you out. How am I going to get you out? I'm going to do 3 things. I'm going to show you how to publish your brand book. I'm going to show you how to leverage LinkedIn. I'm going to show you how to get paid more to speak. You do those 3 things, you getting the hell about your job.
Mm-hmm. 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 Unless you drop the ball like Darlaina. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not about me.
That's all right. That's all right. Because now I have Afterpay. So you ain't got to drop the ball anymore.
Clock it, clock it. Well,
That's what Miss Tori would say. Clock it.
That's
Hold on. Do y'all see Miss Tori? No, no cap. You got to go check out what Miss
oh,
Tori
on
is
fire.
doing.
She on fire.
She's on fire. She
while,
said
while her life is on
doing
fire.
it.
While her life is on fire, she's
on fire. That woman, you better watch what she's doing. She is debunking all of the excuses. She said, I don't care if I don't have A, B, and C. I'm about to do X, Y, and Z and blow your mind. Yep. And be hella cute at it.
Oh, yes. Hella cute ain't the word listed. She is definitely all of that. Like,
she's doing it, y'all.
I love y'all so much. Look, I'm in first class right now. We on the way to Miami.
Nice.
I'm in first class.
I'm telling you.
Yes, I'm so
proud of you, Miss Tori.
Thank you. And on the Carrie, text me back. I text you because Dr. Tawana put me onto some stuff. She said we need to get together. So text me back, please.
Yes.
That's it.
I would. You sure you text me? Because I sure didn't get the invite to be in first class on my way to Miami. But we'll talk offline. Mm-hmm. You look beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love your hair too. Look at you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you. I love y'all so much.
And Miss Sherry too. Look at Miss Sherry. She on a plane too. Look at her.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. We moving and shaking.
Moving. I love it.
But you know, it's so amazing to me because what I said, and as Sasha says, we are in what we call extended programming. This is extended programming. If you have to go, we understand. But what we talked about when Dr. Tawana first came on, I just invited her for inviting sake. And she came and saw all of us and she was like, cool, these people, they need my help.
Mm-hmm.
And she extended herself. And I promise you, we have been here for 1,549 days. 4 years, over 4 years in this space, 7 days a week. And we have not got this much movement in our careers, in our businesses, even in our belief about ourselves until Dr. Tawana started talking to people individually.
But give yourself credit because by you being transparent and vulnerable, that's how we have Dr. Tawana, because you showed us and told us, these are things that you have available. You just didn't utilize them maybe when you should have, or you did little pieces here and there. Because I don't want to say you didn't do anything. You've done the work. You just now have to put it all together. But you got to pat yourself on the back too and give yourself credit. And sometimes you don't do that.
Okay.
She forgets that she was the orchestrator of all. We are all
that part.
Here. Every single one of us is here for no other reason than to see Dr. Darlaina. Okay. every single day, day after day. She is the one
And going back real quick, like
orchestrating
Nikki
this.
Dub said, she forgets sometime to get on the call in the beginning. Yeah, I think we might have all done that. Put it on your calendar. But now I wake up I I gotta breathe in the morning. I'm like, you know, I gotta get on the call, and soon you will too. But y'all don't want to miss this call because it's changing lives.
Yes, 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 and yes.
I'm
And
gonna agree. It's definitely changing lives. I would have never thought I'm about to be a bestseller. I am a bestselling author. I would have never thought that I'm a bestselling author, but because I showed up in this space, because I showed up in this place, because of Dr. Darlene Rose, I am definitely on the road to become a bestselling author.
And y'all better buy her book, okay?
And do and better.
And
You
then y'all
better
have to
buy
come sit
that
on my
book.
abundance couch like she did twice to share
yes,
what you do and promote all the amazing things you have going on. Because I'm
Mhm.
a storytelling coach, so I can help you to craft your story so you can tell a better story and talk your shit. And we'll talk about that later. But anyway, I'll go mute.
Yes. And y'all better buy an ad on her show on her network as well, okay?
yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
I do have to shout that out because some of you are trepidatious about being on LinkedIn because you're struggling with how to tell your story. We've had the conversation, some of us. So if you're at that point where you're not sure of what your story should look like and you want to do some work before you get to me, I highly, highly suggest that you spend some time in a session with Miss Nona Carey because that is her superpower.
It is.
She can help you construct your narrative so that number one, it works for you internally, meaning you're going to stop telling yourself the same bullshit that you believed up to this point. Okay. But the real narrative that she's going to help you create is the narrative that you're going to use when you're facing an audience that needs to understand your value and your worth, whether that's on her show, whether that's you're doing a TED talk, whether that's you're on Good Morning America tomorrow, whatever the scenario is, you've got to get genius at telling your story. And Miss Nona Carey can help you do that.
I watched her. So I hosted a show that she produced called I Survived Toxicity. And so it was a taped show. So every guest that came on had some toxic story that they had. So they had to tell the story, but then tell the glory at the end. And whenever we were taping and somebody wasn't getting deep enough or wasn't really telling the story or kept the story really surface, like, listen, Nona Care would stop the camera, cut, cut. That's not what you told me. You told me a little bit more than that. I need you to go a little bit deeper. And she does all of that. So she did that in front of a camera, but she can definitely do that with you in real life. Because I saw it for 2 seasons. How many shows we got? Like 40 shows that we did or something like that, Nona Carey? I don't even know. But it's 2 seasons of I Survived Toxicity on the um, HHN TV app. So if y'all don't have the HHN TV app, y'all need to have that too because Nona Carey and I both, Nona Carey has Nona Carey and Friends, that her show has been going on for a couple of years. And I did the 2 seasons of I Survived Toxicity, and all the stories were great. That's how I met Sabrina. Uh-huh. Sabrina has her stories on there. Um, that's how I met Randy. Randy, her story is on there. So a lot of the people that are here came through Nona Carey's funnel, really.
Yolanda King Johnson, I believe, as well, right? Was
Yep,
on yours.
Yolanda and Bridget.
Right, Bridget too.
I didn't meet them through
Oh
no
yeah, yeah.
show. However, they also have their episodes, and I think Bridget, hers was a two-part. So go the people that are here all have stories, but the people that have been transparent enough to tell the stories, we should know their stories because they're available. They're out there to be seen. So yeah, Yolanda has her episode is there as well. So go watch the stuff. Go ahead, Yolanda.
Yeah, I want to just say yes, y'all go watch the show. It's amazing, but also share the show. I just was looking at it last night. It popped up. I think I shared it over 1,000 times and it popped up again. So I just like just that's all you have to do is to share the show, and she does amazing. Both of them does amazing, and of course they my BFF. So I'm gonna show up and show out anytime they ask me. I ain't gonna ask. I'm make up a story. I just can't. I don't have to. I got a lot of stories, but but it's just a wonderful to hear. I'm glad. I came back. I started at the beginning, but life be life and I got off a while, and then I'm back. I'm like Nona Carey every morning. My daughter leave, and I'll be like, "What time is it? She already left. Oh my God, let me get on the call."
Yes.
Now and I'm so because I'm not that person. Like, cause I don't like jobs. I don't like to do things over and over and over. But I found myself got to get on the call, even if I just show up or I think I got TikTok it
Yes.
gives me the alert that she's on. So that's what's giving me the, oh, let me get on. But this is amazing because each and every last one of us have a story. We also have gifts and talents. And how amazing that what Dr. Tawana just said, she can do one part, Nona Carey can do another, somebody else can do something else, and you won't be stuck. You know what I'm saying? And all the things that we throw at you, yes, you're gonna be stuck because it's a lot. But get you a coach. You know what I'm saying? That's why I became a coach, because I have a lot of things to give people. But at the end of the day, is nobody won't know your story unless you tell them.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely.
that's all I want to say.
Thank you so much, man. Listen, I just love our extended program, and this extended programming always is amazing. We always end up with something great, something that you get to take with yourself, and really just kind of be like sometimes when the call goes off, when all the voices are there, the voices are loud, but when the call goes off, it gets really quiet because that's when the work supposed to start. That's when the work's supposed to start. So we're gonna take Nikki and then Bridget, and then we're gonna have our prayer. Go ahead, Nikki Dubs.
Where can I see the shows again?
It is a application called HHN It's a app. It's $6.99 a month. And you will be able to see not just my show and on the Carrie show, but they have so many shows, so many movies, just a whole bunch of stuff on there. It's definitely worth that. So go ahead, Bridget.
Y'all pardon me if y'all hear old McDonald and my grandchild in the back. But listen, this is something that came to me this week. I want to share it really quick. And Dr. Tawana highlighted it a little bit. We have, and I'm gonna talk. Let me talk about me. I can't start with we. I gotta start with me. Bridget is grateful because we have to celebrate ourselves. We got to tell somebody. Yolanda just said it. Nobody knows your story if you don't tell them. It got to be you. Like, what do you do? Dr. Tawana said that people look for her because she has something that tells people exactly what she does. She has that book. We all know she is the LinkedIn professor. We know that. We don't got to wonder. We ain't got to figure that out. It's just a personal internal work that is a big old wall that's standing in between me and the other side. Why? Because you ain't told nobody. You told us a while ago, Darlena. Dr. Tawana told you we want to pay you, but you just won't tell us what to pay you for.
Absolutely.
And we can't tell them one time because people is absent-minded. You tell people something one time, they gonna forget. Tell them again. Do
Mhm.
it again and again and again and again and again. We can't get tired of showing up.
Yeah.
Where in the world do we get tired of showing up for ourselves? Where? Where in the world do we get tired of showing up? I am no longer tired of showing up for me. I show up for myself. I'm being trained by a 1 year old. This little girl don't get tired. She don't get tired. You tell her to stop, she gonna do it again. You tell her she stop, she gonna do it again. She run her grandma crazy, but I'm getting trained by a 1 year old. She don't get tired of showing up. So don't get tired of showing up for yourself, Bridget. Don't you get tired of showing up for yourself. Don't you get tired of telling people you came through the bullshit. Yeah, you know about that shit because you got through it. You on the other side. Don't get tired of telling somebody about it. Don't get tired of believing that, like Dr. Tawana said, it ain't hard to make six figures. Matter of fact, six figures ain't enough. Don't get tired of saying to yourself, you deserve more than that. Don't get tired of that. Don't get tired of hearing that. Don't get tired of believing that. Don't get tired. Don't get tired of showing up for you. Why? Because you the shit. Pop your shit. All right, I'm gone.
All right, I'm gone. All right, I'm gone. All right, I'm gone. Listen, listen. It's your turn and it's your time. We have been hearing that all year, and now it's March. It's March 20th. How much longer will you take before you get the message that you deserve the life of your dreams? That if money and time were not an obstacle, what would you do? And whatever the answer to the question is what you should be doing now. Should be doing it now. Believing for it now. Leaning into it now. Doing the work now. And we ain't tired. We ain't tired. We ain't tired of popping. We ain't tired of telling them. We ain't tired of showing. We're going to keep on doing it because you know why? There's a nation of people assigned to you and your voice. Not Dr. Tawana, not mine, not Dr. Loretta, not Bridget, not nobody. They are assigned to you. And when you don't show up in your gifting, the blood is on your hands. It really is that deep. Because me, Dr. Tawana, Leslie, Yolanda, all of us, you could give us the very same sentence to say. All of us. We could say exactly the same words in the same language. But if all five of us are saying the same thing in the same language, I promise you that somebody's going to hear Dr. Tawana, somebody's going to hear me, somebody's going to hear Yolanda, somebody's going to hear the voice is the same. It says, and the shepherd will call, and the
His sheep hear his voice.
his sheep will hear his voice. And that's what we want. We want you to speak so that the people that are supposed to hear you will hear you. But if you never say a word, how will they know? How will they know? So it is our job to lean in and unbury your talent. Don't be that one that buried the talents. Don't do that.
And look, Darlena, I'm inspired by Tori. I know she in first class, but I've been ordering me some weed. I got my lashes. I'm going to get cute, make these videos, and say something. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because Tori, I watch Tori every day. There is not a day that I get on Facebook, Instagram, or nothing that I don't see Tori. She
exactly.
out there. You understand what I'm saying? This is a young lady. She giving you an example.
Yep.
She ain't tired. She ain't tired at all. And
Mm-mm.
everything you see her doing is gonna be premium. You
Bridget, don't
understand?
tell that lie. Don't tell that lie, baby. I
Look,
am tired. I
look,
am tired.
I'm just saying you might,
But
but
I'm keep
you,
going. I'm gonna keep going. Tired and all. Tired and all. We gotta fight through it. Cause that's what God gonna give your blessing out of when you show up for yourself, even when you didn't feel like it, even when the world was falling on your back. I could have easily canceled my trip, with all that Samaria has going on, just having to leave him and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me not,
girl, look,
give up.
let me tell you, you make tired look real good. Sorry, let me just say that. If you tired, baby,
Thank you.
you make it look real
Baby,
good, baby.
that's that Mac 45, baby. Put that makeup on, get that hair done. I made a video the other day. I said, I don't care what I'm going through in life. I ain't gonna be ugly doing it.
And she ain't never lied about that. We saw her, what, 3 weeks ago when her son had to have emergency surgery. And now his dad just had emergency surgery, what, 3 days ago? So
Yep.
even though life is lifing and life is doing what it is doing, she is still showing up and showing out. And the video that I saw twice, I seen it in a story and I saw it posted. Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans that I have for you. She is not lost that God is in the midst. She is not lost that, oh, okay, this is happening, but this is not happening to me, it's happening for me. So I just love every part of that I am seeing. And this is a lesson because this is what I said literally this morning when I saw her. I said, you know what? Every time I see Tori, I'm gonna make a video. Every time I see Tori make a video, I'm gonna make a video. Watch. Tori gonna make a video, I'm gonna make a video. So y'all do the same thing. Every time you see Tori make a video, you make a video. You see Tori doing something, you go do something. And watch us all follow this train and change all of our lives by getting the word out, by being able to follow somebody that is already doing it. And that's what we need to do, each of us. Go
What
ahead.
is what
Go
is
ahead,
Tori's Facebook name?
Tori. Can you put it in the chat?
Yes, I'll put the link in the chat. I think it's I want to say it's Tori Nia Newbie.
Yeah, it's Tori Nia Newton. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I got my government on there.
Let's go.
Put it in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna share the link with you all.
Okay. And you know, the thing I love about Tori too, Tori is a born and raised Atlantean. She is born in Georgia. You know, that is not normal. Like most of the people that's here is not from here, but she really is from here. And most of the people that I've met from here, they don't have that same kind of drive. So she really is a anomaly. Just amazing, just amazing. I'm so glad to have met her acquaintance because she is really doing it and I really love it seeing what it is that she's doing and she's giving the evidence to each of us that your life is going to do what your life going to do. But you have to not let your life beat you up and take you off the path because she is staying on the path regardless of what is happening in the backdrop. So we love to see it. So I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you, Dr. Tawana, because you always stirring stuff up. You all, you always getting the people stirred, and I'm just really grateful for that. A couple of things. So Dr. Tawana has me on a mission. I'm working on my very first virtual summit that's going to be April the 4th, and she is going to be one of the speakers there. I am working on the last two speakers that I need to find, but you will be seeing that coming up. And also, y'all see my friend and amazing business partner here now, Chevette Alturas is here. We have a big event happening in Atlanta on May the 30th. So absolutely listen, if you are doing anything for yourself business wise, you must be in the building on May 30th for what we got coming for you. Go ahead, Tori.
Well, you know, if you need a mindset speaker on your panel coming up, I am always available for you. You know, there's nothing too big, too small that I won't do for you. So you just call me and I'll call you, however you want to set it up, and I'm available.
Way to go ahead and plug yourself. Way
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and plug yourself. You know, and I have to talk to my mentor about this because there is a criteria for the speakers, and I do believe that you fit the criteria. Somebody who has a plan, has an offer, has a presence, has a following. So yes, shameless self plug. Yes. So I will talk to Dr. Tawana, but I think that's a good fit for what it is that we are doing. So I appreciate you for volunteering yourself.
Yeah, can we just stop and recognize what just happened, y'all? See,
Recognize.
this is exactly what I said earlier. There's the 1% of people who take action, okay? X amount of people here just heard Dr. Darlaina say, I'm looking for 2 more speakers. Okay. One person, Miss Tori, came off of mute and volunteered herself. That means she took action. Okay. If you don't see all of this for yourself, maybe you don't want success, and that's okay. It's okay if you don't really want that. You just kind of want it. You don't really want it. That is okay. But the girl just showed you. She literally just showed you how to show up. All she did was unmute.
And I done seen her bio, her pictures, her everything, because she got the VIP spotlight at some other event that she's going to. The other thing that's happening in April is the Atlanta Black Chamber is having their gala here. When I tell you high value people and what I'm working on, Chevette and her husband is coming, and then there's somebody flying in that's coming. So that's four of us. I'm working to get a table of 10 because that brings the ticket from $150 down to 115. So if you are in the Atlanta area and want to be in the room with some high value people, the Atlanta Black Chamber is the space to be. I met somebody, all I was talking to him about was this hat he had on. And he said, "Yeah, yeah, I'll tell you where I got it." So I go pull him up. Guess what? He is the economic development something of the big old whoever. And I said, "I need to get on your calendar." And he said, "Absolutely." So we met and we met at the Atlanta Black Chambers holiday party. And he looked regular. He didn't look like he was no high value nobody. But baby, he is high value. And every person that I've met at every Atlanta Black Chamber event that I went to is like that. And we could get in the room for $115. It's April the 11th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. So I'm working to the $115 is my price as a member of the chamber. I'm able to get this table for like $1,100. So that's what brings the price all the way down. So I wanted to Leslie tell me, check your cash app. She didn't already. I don't even have no cash app, girl. We got you. Don't stop. Don't send no money to nothing. Let me get off the thing first and tell you. So go ahead, Tori. Go ahead, Tori, because I know you.
Look, I'm gonna shut up after this. I pinky promise. Not you inviting them to an event the same day as my first speaking event, but I'm gonna let y'all have the Black Chambers event. It's okay. It's gonna be plenty more because y'all didn't know. I didn't open up my mouth, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
It's gonna be plenty more speaking events. It's okay.
what time of day is your engagement?
It's the same. It started at 6 that evening.
Okay, okay.
Yes, yes. So it's okay. We're gonna work it right on
You
now. It'll be other events.
already know that there will be video.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Already know. And let the people that are not here, if there's a virtual option, that they'll be able to see you if that's something that we can do as well. But yeah, so we got our calendar events. Um, May 30th is the first bit. So when I tell you Chevette and Roland are tourists, they created this application, which is going to be a game changer for how you do your social stuff because they have this e-commerce portion of this that they take $0 for anything that you sell on the platform. Right now, every platform from Etsy to Facebook to whoever, they all take money from the creator. They're not taking any money from the creator. So that means if you stream a song for $1, you're going to get $1. That means if you got 1 million streams, you're going to make $1 million. I met somebody at their launch who he streamed 1 million songs on Spotify, and Spotify gave him $400. He should be a millionaire. So they are changing the game so deeply that Shark Tank wants it from them.
Wow.
It is a disruptor what they are doing. So I am in partnership with them, and this event on May 30th is going to be so big. We have basically rented out the entire Russell Innovation Center, the rooftop, the amphitheater, the symposium room. It's going to be catered food, the whole 9 yards, and you're going to be able to come and see. Just when you get there, be ready to have your mind blown because the
Wow.
moment I saw it, I saw the implication for my own work. And so she said, "Well, God told me to call you." And I ain't think I wanted to call you because I ain't talked to you in years. But see, the thing about us is that we're praying. We're praying for something. So when you're praying for your life to change, you pay attention to who shows up. Yeah, I might not have talked to her, but I knew that God was in there somewhere because why would she be calling me? She has put on the table an opportunity for me to get to my $11 million. because I'm part of the brand. I'm part of the launch. I'm part of this. And she and God saw fit and her husband to put, I met them back in 2008, 17 years ago. 17 years ago, here we go. So you just never know where it's going to come from. And I can also tell you that just yesterday I got a $500 referral for referring somebody from somebody. What? You don't know where it's going to come from. Unknown sources. I didn't know that the $500 was going to come. Thank you, Dr. Tawana. I didn't know that that was going to come from that. I didn't know that Chevette and her husband was going to call me and invite me to be a part of something that is going to make billions. That's the that is the that is the prediction. And she said she prayed and asked God, who should I call, God? Because I don't want to call the right people. She woke up 5 o'clock in the morning and said, God said, call Darlaina.
So
See,
it's supernatural seeds.
somebody, somebody is assigned to your prayer. Somebody is assigned to your legacy building. Somebody is assigned. And so all you have to do is keep being you. And the people will show up that's supposed to show up. This is a life-changing thing that's happening here. So my platform should be done very soon. So you'll get to see as a platform owner, you can get up to 100 websites. You can have 3 applications. It's just so much to this. And the fact that there's no money that's being taken from you on the e-commerce side is a disruption in the way things are done. So when you start disrupting stuff, that's when people really make money. That's when you really can be a part of the $11 million club for real. So that's happening here in Atlanta, May 30th. And then April the 4th is my virtual summit. Rise and Release and Rise is the summit. And then April 11th is the Atlanta Black Chambers Black Tie event. So be ready so you ain't got to get ready. When you say it's going down, it's going down. You're going down. You're on, yes, Shanette, we are all on somebody's list. So I'm on multiple people lists. When I talk to them, they say, "Girl, as soon as I get my money, I'm sending you 25K. As soon as I get my money, I'm sending 50K." So one day I could wake up and it'd be 25K in my because my friends are working, building their stuff, and it's the minute they hit it, they've been with me so long, watching me so long. They're like, "Listen, I'm gonna make sure that you got money too. I'm gonna make sure that you could build a resort if that's what you want. If you want to open your farm, whatever it is that you want to do, the big dream, the bigger dream, not the little tiny one. The big one that you really don't tell nobody about because it's way too big. That one, that's the one we're working towards right now. So we are well over, y'all. We are well over. Y'all got too much to talk about. But it's definitely done and done and done. Chevette, as you driving, do you want to say something to the people before we go? To tell them how good it's going to be on May 30th? Because that's the first thing that's.
Man, listen, I'm like, wow. I'm sitting here listening. I have goosebumps right now for what God is doing. And it's just amazing. I love you. You bringing life to so many of us in the morning time. But it's like she was talking about earlier, just believing in yourself. We got to stop the self-talk, the negative talk. I know I'm guilty of saying I'm not good enough. God, this is too big what you're asking me to do. I don't think I can do that. Like all of the self-talk, I don't think I'm worthy or whatever it is that you're telling yourself. Those days are over.
Yes.
And you've been talking about it all week about getting yourself up by your bootstraps, by just us locking arms, walking together on this movement. This is a movement where all of us lock arms and go together. No man, no woman left behind.
Yes. Yes.
We are going to grow our businesses. We are going to scale our businesses. We are going to monetize your gift, monetize your talent, monetize your purpose.
Yes.
Everyone, I looked at the statistics. Only 10% of people know what their life purpose is. 10%.
Wow.
All of us were born for a reason. There's so many people walking the planet who don't know what their life purpose is, what they're supposed to be doing, why they are even here, why they're born.
Yes.
I need for y'all, I'm telling you, you've probably been to so many events, but I'm telling you, you got to be in the building May 30th. If you're thinking about LinkedIn, you're thinking about Facebook, TikTok, all of those things, what God has put together right now, what Shark Tank is so excited about, is you get to own your own platform. That's right. Elon spent billions. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, they spent billions of dollars for one platform. Facebook, Shark Tank was excited because we're changing the game to give our people a platform where you have a voice, where you're not shut down by saying God.
Hello?
That's satanic in itself for anybody to be shut down because they said the word God or something religious. Guys, now it's time for you to own your
Well,
own
I need you
platform,
there.
have your own rules,
Hold
have
up.
your own mobile app that you get paid for. So, Darlaina, I'm so excited that God is working through you. And I see exactly why he woke me up at 5 o'clock in the morning to give you a call, even though we haven't spoken in years. God, I'm telling you, he is moving so fast right now. Darlena can tell you. He is moving very, very fast. And we have a movie producer. His name is Joseph Grant. He has several movies on Tubi. When they first came out, were number one for several weeks in a row. And he talked about, he did a call for us and said, hey, Tubi is changing the game. Out of millions of streams, they got like $3,000, some ridiculous amount. And here he gets to keep 100% of his money. So we're launching the first movie on the platform, just like you have Netflix and Hulu and all of that. He's going to be in the building. He's inviting a lot of cast from his movie that's about to come out because he's going to debut it at the event. So if you know, Darlena, people that are acting, they're wanting to audition for his next movie. It's just going to be crazy big. So we need y'all in the house. I want to meet you guys, love on each other. We're going to have a grand old time. So Darlena, God bless you. God bless you. That 11 millions is around the corner.
Around the corner. And let me just tell you, I met Chevette and Roland in a network marketing business. So in that business, they already had thousands and thousands of people in their teams when I met them. I think Roland was at 30, 40,000 people in his.
He was at 70,000.
Oh, let me get it right. 70,000, 70,000, 70,000. And then Chevette and her team probably in the 30, 40,000s too. So I'm like, how do they even remember me, right? Like I was just over here. I was just over here, and to be somebody that they thought of. Let's call Darlene. Let's God said that. See, God will qualify you in front of everybody.
The
God,
same way them $6,000 cash dropped in your hand, honey.
listen,
Let me tell you about my God. I don't know about the God that I don't know about the other gods that some of these people be talking to, but my God, oh wait, I don't know about the rest of them. But let me tell you about my God, baby. I don't know about the rest of them. I talked to the prayer room last night about favor. We often assign favor to opportunities. But do you understand? The Bible speaks of favor as a shield. Like God has preserved you, He
yeah,
has kept your life alive. You are alive because He would not allow His word to return to Him void. So, guess what that means? Everything God said about you, you're going to do it. Everything God said about you, you're going to have it. Everything God said about you, can't nobody stop it. You don't want a God problem. Get out the way, people. Just move on out the way. We coming through. Have that confidence for yourself.
yes,
Have that confidence about you. I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to Bridget. I promise you, the God that I know, the God that didn't allow me to have to live with an artificial trait for the rest of my life, that God, The child that was 11 is now about to be 29 years old. I'm in here with her baby. Now
Mm.
come on, thank God that to preserve me this long. He didn't preserve me this long for no reason. I'm not gonna get tired of showing up for me. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you get tired of seeing my little coffee cup. I don't get tired of seeing my t-shirt. I don't get that. I don't care. I'm gonna be in your face. I don't care because I'm not showing up for you. I'm showing up because that's what's in me to do. I got what I have been assigned to do. God didn't save my life just for me. He didn't save my life just for me. So I don't know about the other gods that these people be talking to. But as for me, my God, but my God, but my God, I don't know what God you talk to. My God dropped $6,000 in cash in your hand. You, the girl, turn around and look behind you. Look around you. Look around you. You
Yes.
said, God, I just want to do the work of my heart. Look where you at.
Yes.
Not even 6 months later, Darlaina. Come on now. Come on now.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes. 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 Fully furnished at that, right?
Stop. Stop
That-
playing with God, man. Stop it.
Atlanta. Atlanta, Danny. Man, let me tell you something. God got a plan for all of us, and I'm glad that I am the evidence for so many of you that God keeps showing you what He will do, what God will do if you just take a step, open your mouth. It's not going to happen with you sitting in the corner being quiet, feeling sorry for yourself, or saying, my life is this and my life is that. Absolutely everything that happened to me happened because I've been moving. I've been moving. That lady that gave me that $6,000, I was in her house for 2 days serving her family. It wasn't just she randomly picked up the phone and called me. Now that could happen too, because that's what happened yesterday, right? That's what happened yesterday. However, I was in her house serving her family, and she, in her mind, felt like other families need you. I learned so much from you just in this 2 days. One of the things that she didn't know was how to swaddle her baby so that her baby would sleep so that she could do other things. She was like having to hold and do all. I said, "Oh, give me the baby." Wrapped up the baby and the baby went to sleep. And she was like, "Where's the baby?" I said, "In her crib." In her crib? What you mean in her crib? In her crib sleep. I know you lying. And that one thing changed her life. She said it to my daughter. She told my daughter, she said, "Your mom is the best. Your mom is the best." So just keep showing up, even the things that seem like they don't mean anything, things that you find yourself serving. Like I was at her house and I was about to leave, but God said to me, "Stay tonight." And I was thinking, I got so much to do. Why would I stay tonight? But okay, I'm gonna stay tonight. So I stayed the night. See, that's the other part. You got to listen to those intuitive nudges that God tells you. I stayed the night. And then I got up and I talked to the dad and told him that the food that he was giving the baby was is a food that causes autism, and he ended up throwing out the whole cabinet and went to the grocery store and reshopped for the house and said, "Let me, well, what else should I get? Or what shouldn't I get?" All of that happened. And then in the final time that I'm there, I got the baby swaddled. I'm talking to her, and she's like, "Where you want to live at?" And I said, "Oh, well, I always loved Coya Heights. So I'd love to go back to Coya Heights. It was a great place, Coya Heights." And so she's on her phone. I don't know what she's doing. You know what she was doing? She's looking at rental price, how much houses cost in the area that I'm in. Well, what about equipment? What else you need? I said, well, some stuff I have already. She's like, okay, all right, that's cool. So she's still doing her thing. And then she jumps up out of bed, goes to her purse, and puts $6,000 in my hand and said, go get your house. Not even It was less than 30 days from when we were all on this call. And I really felt it in my spirit. And I just said, God, I just want to do the desires of my heart. That's it. And she got me in. And I told her when this house becomes profitable, that I'm going to pay her back plus 10 and 20, plus 20% of what the house does. Because what she said to me was, I was looking for something to invest in, and here you were in my face the entire time. Her investment got me here, and I'm going to make sure that her investment has a return. And she's asking, she said, she didn't give me no stipulations about anything. She just said, Darlaina, make good decisions. Just make good decisions. That's it. So there's people that believe in you, but you got to go somewhere. You got to come out the house. You got to make the videos. You got to tell people what it is that you do. She saw in evidence what I did in her house. And I've been knowing her since 2015. I've been at her house, been cleaning her house. This wasn't new for me. This is what I've always done for her. But the difference was she had a baby now. I cleaned, I organized, I did all of those things for her over the years. But she saw something. She was looking for something to invest her money. And she said that money been in her bag for a month. She kept saying, I'm gonna take it to the bank, I'm gonna take it to the bank, I'm gonna take it to the bank. She said, I was never supposed to take it to the bank. I was supposed to give it to you. She had $6,200 in her purse. She gave me the 6,000, kept the 200. And is planning to help me buy some additional equipment. Because she was like, you need this and you need that, because we want to make, she's involved in saying, what else do you need? What else do you have? Okay, let me see how I can budget that in to make sure that you get that. But then when she looked at the house, she's like, oh my God, you almost got everything. How'd you do all that? Favor, grace, Manya, people doing what God is calling them to do, donating, showing up. Listen, when I put on my birthday party was, I never in my life, and I'm gonna let y'all go soon, I never in my life allowed anybody to cook for any event that I do. Never. I never do that. I always do my own stuff. But in my spirit, God said, let the people do it. And I'm like, oh, well, can they cook, God? I don't know. I don't know, God. I don't know if this is going to work out. But not only did I get enough food for the Friday event, I had more than enough food for the Saturday event, because Friday was a sleepover, Saturday was my actual birthday. I still got food, y'all. I just put it in the freezer. Full whole rotisserie chickens and vegetables and cake. I just put everything in the freezer. And we will take it out as needed. But that's the lesson. Trust what God is saying to you. Trust the intuitive nudge. Oh, something told me, something said, something. God, Holy Spirit. What? When I'm looking for my stuff, I didn't have the covers for the chair, and Yolanda said, "Oh, I got that." I literally had it in my cart on Amazon to buy more chair covers. And when I mentioned it, Yolanda said, "Oh, I got that. I got that, and I got tablecloths. I'll bring them over." She didn't know that that was in my cart, but God did, and knew exactly who I needed to say it to in order for it to happen. Man, listen, I could keep y'all here all day telling you how many things have happened since I got the keys to this place on November the 22nd. I guess that'll be a new book. We've been listening to that manifestation song every day, and I swear, listening to that song, hearing the words, hearing God keeps on manifesting more and more and more and more. So y'all stay tuned and stay plugged in. I am so grateful and appreciative of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your time. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. So with that being said, Dr. Long, can you please give us our blessing for this day. You gotta press the button.
You hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Not till I volunteer to be part of that May thing, just like that other girl got her slot. and the guy making movies, you know, Nicodemus is a movie in my heart. There are about 3 of them, because soon as we make the documentary, then we're going to do a spin-off of a Western called Demas, and honey will be on like popcorn. All right. I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
Hearing. I'm blessed.
I'm blessed in the city.
Blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the field.
Blessed in the field.
Blessed in the field.
Come on, y'all. I'm always in the right place at the right time.
Always.
Always
in the right place, the right
time.
time,
With the right people.
The right.
With the right people.
Doing the right thing.
Right.
doing the
Doing the
right
right
thing
thing.
For the right reasons.
for the
For
right
the right
reason.
reason.
And everything's in divine order.
Everything.
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As
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 Jabez
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 says,
says,
said,
bless
bless
us
bless
us
us
indeed.
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 Expand our territory.
And
Expand our
Expand our
territory.
territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an open hand of
Extend an
favor
Extend
to
an
open
us.
hand
open
of
hand of
favor
favor to
to
us.
us,
That we may do no harm.
that we
That
may
we
that
may do
we
no
That
may
we
harm.
may
do no
do no
harm.
harm.
And we let go and let God.
and we let
And
go.
Let
we let
go
We
go
let
and
and
let
go
let
God.
God.
and let God.
Then go with the flow.
With the
Go with the
And go
flow.
with the
Go with the
flow.
flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
let the
And
bless.
let the
And let the
blessings and the
blessings
Let
and the
money
money roll
and the
in.
money
rolling.
roll
From the
in.
north, south, east, and west.
From the
From
north,
the
south,
From the
north, south,
north,
North,
east, and
south,
south,
west.
east,
east,
and west.
and
From
west.
above and beneath.
From
above,
From
above
From
and
above
beneath.
above
and
and beneath.
beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
from
From
now.
known
From
From
known
known
and
and
unknown
unknown
sources.
sources.
Darlaina, tell us about the money.
We have supernatural, unlimited money, sowing supernatural, unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
Never run
Never
out.
run
Never
out.
Run out.
run out.
We always have more than enough.
We
Oh,
We
always have more
always
than
Have
have
enough.
more than
more
enough.
than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
what enough
More
to
than
More
do.
than
enough to do
enough
To
to
do
do
anything our
anything
heart
anything
our
our
heart
heart
desires.
desires.
First class, all you travelers. More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
What enough to do
More
anything.
More
than
than
enough to do
enough to do
anything God
anything
puts
God
on our
puts on
hearts
our hearts
to
to
do
do
for
for
others.
others.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Have money to
We
We
have
spend.
have
money to
money to
spend,
spend, money to
money to
lend,
lend,
and
and money
money
to
to
keep.
keep.
Because our bank is in heaven.
Heaven!
Heaven.
Yeah, we're the branch banks. We're the spout where the money coming out.
Yeah.
And so all we
Full
have to
blast.
do is just pay attention to where God wants us to put that money. Because you said it today, everybody's got their own people that are assigned to them. So we just got to be the spout where the money's coming out. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Thank you, everybody.
Dr. Tawana, did you see how fast I volunteered?
I saw that. I
Uh-huh.
noticed.
And I want my brand book, Bridget. We got to get that done this week.
There we go.
Okay.
Listen, you already know we not talking, we doing. So I appreciate that. So have an amazing day on purpose, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy day off for me, Lord. Yes. And I thank you all for being here.